Welcome back. Advent, day 18. It's December 18th. Time is just absolutely flying. Christmas is a week from today, and I don't know. I'm ready, but I'm definitely not ready. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing pretty good, but there's some stuff that has not yet been handled. So anyway, quick overview of what's going on here. We're doing 2 bourbon advent calendars that are from a couple of different bourbon and whiskey groups that I'm in here in the state of Michigan. The first one's a true double blind, no idea what's in that thing, and that is glass number 1 here that we're gonna start pouring. See how close we get to halfway. That's pretty good. And then the other one is a single blind. This is what they're calling a top shelf advent calendar. It's a $100 or higher bottle. That's an interesting little bottle. I haven't seen one like that before. Color on this one looks a little darker. Oh yeah, that's a definite difference in color. Here, I'll give you the quick comparison. See if you can kind of see the difference here. A little bit darker color here on this guy. I actually don't smell it yet. That's cheating. We don't want to cheat around here. That wouldn't be fun. So we'll hop right into number 1, the double blind. All right, I get some vanilla, but a little funkiness on the front. I can't tell what that funkiness is, if it's, you know, some kind of a wine cask or something that it might have been aged in, or it could just be bourbon one of the day, which sometimes can throw you, and it pretty much always throws me. Also, got a little bit of the sniffles, so the old sniffer's not exactly up to par right now. So what I might be smelling could be completely out in left field. Caramel and vanilla and a little bit of funkiness. Don't know what it is. Doesn't seem like too much proof. Like 90. Probably right around 90. I mean, you get just a smidge of that, like, hey, I'm drinking bourbon burn. Like, you know, this is obviously, there's obviously whiskey here, but it doesn't have, like, from the mid palate back and down, like, it just goes away. It's pretty watery, which nothing wrong with that. I mean, usually the lighter proof ones aren't super my speed. I really like a full-bodied, full-flavored pour. But for bourbon one, maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe I'm getting lucky here that this one's going to be a little more chill to get me warmed up for whatever that monster is. Some vanilla on the palate, a smidge of grassiness. Just, you know, yeah, it's vanilla. It's literally vanilla in every shape and form. You know, it's like I'll give it like a 42. It's fine, but I'm not in love by any means. Yeah, 42. Respectable, but kind of middle of the road. Nothing to write home about. Don't need to tell your parents. Don't need to tell your friends. You can tell your enemies if you really wanted to, but you don't have to. This has got some color on it. It's almost like a ruby. It's got some red going on in there. That's interesting. So a lot of times these darker pours are higher aged. Maybe they were aged in some kind of a different barrel, different cask. Maybe it's a wine cask aged, or like a charred, like an extra toasted barrel. Well, not even some kind of like an extra heavier charred barrel it got re-aged in. Maybe it's like a double oaked kind of a product or something. We had one that was a double oaked. It was that Peerless, the double oaked rye, that was very similar in color to this, I feel like. See how the nose is. Okay, that's definitely finished in something. I get like some cocoa, maybe. It's like cocoa and fig. I get like a fig kind of a nose on this one. Yeah, it smells like a fig Newton. That's what it is. It smells like a fig Newton. So it's kind of pruny and figgy. It's very timely for the holidays, honestly. Someone knew what they were doing. This is very, very Christmassy, I would say. I have never smelled anything like this before in a glass. Wow, what is that? That's all I can get so far. Let's see what the taste is like. Maybe it'll be, I don't know how I feel about it being a fig Newton, but we'll see. Okay. Higher proof than the last one, which isn't hard to do. It's a little of that taste on the palate, but you don't get as much of that strange funkiness to it. Again, I don't know how much this is being affected by the sniffles, but that's a strange character. Could it even be a rare character? Foreshadowing anyone? I wish I knew. I'll have to learn. I gotta figure out how to insert that Count Dankula foreshadowing video into some of these, because the fact that I thought it was an odd character and then that it was a rare character, and there is a rare character in here, that'd be kind of funny. that'd be a perfect time for that video, for that meme. Should I even consult the back of this list and talk about what this could be? I don't think so. I think it's too close to cheating. The flavor's hard to pin down. It might be because of my... I think I can smell it fine, but the taste is a little off. Maybe the taste is just off. This could be some, you know what? This could be some funky wood finish thing. Like I had a rare character, I tried a rare character Amburana finish once, and I was not really a huge fan. Just the funk of that was too much for me. And this is not that, but it's got something like that going on for sure. Like it's kind of, like I said, kind of figgy and pruny. A little pine. And then some of the underlying, you know, bourbon nosing notes, you know, some vanilla and some molasses. Proof, I think, is maybe mid 110s, like 112, 114. Yeah. This isn't really for me, honestly. Like, it's fine, but it's not really speaking to me. And what do we do when things don't speak to us around here? We usually rate them under 50, which is probably what's gonna have to happen here. So I'm gonna give this 45. 45. So a couple subpar, at least for me, pours for the day, unfortunately. But you know what? There's 7 left. I'm sure we'll have some bangers in here. Let's see. Anything that jumps out at us. I forgot that Garrison Brothers is still in here. Yeah, it's the rare character. It says rare character RIO 207, the wine chap. That tasted like a wine chap, I would say. I thought there was something kind of, like I mentioned, maybe a wine barrel age. So let's find out. Let's see if the Count Dankula meme was warranted on this one. It was not. Oh, it was the Garrison Brothers. How about that? Interesting. And again, I know nothing about this. So it's Garrison Brothers. What are you? Garrison Brothers Guadalupe. No idea anything about that bottle. I shouldn't be surprised. You know, I mentioned pine, and I think I said it in an earlier video. If I can figure out which one it was, I'll link it up above. But I've got a couple of Texas bottles in there. I've got some Still Austin. I have a... what is it? I got another Garrison Brothers in there, and something else is buried. Oh, Treaty Oak, right there in the front. I mentioned in another video, I get a ton of pine, like Lowe's, the saw is running, cutting down some construction lumber smell. I don't know what it is about those bottles, but that heat forcing liquid in and out of those barrels down there in Texas, I don't know what it is, but that's the flavory note that I get for some reason. And I mentioned pine in here. I think I could have leaned on that a little heavier, but yeah, at least I pulled the note out. I was wrong on the bottle, but at least I was kind of on the right track. So anyway, yeah, 1 week to go. Everybody get your Christmas shopping done. You only got a couple days. And I mean, between the fact we have, what, 4 days of, you know, shipping, really, maybe 5 left. And everything's already kind of slow, you better get your act together because you're running out of time. So thanks for stopping by and checking out this bourbon tasting video. We'll see you tomorrow for day 19 of Advent. Cheers, everybody. Thanks.